After producing the video, Do Strongholds Work? I thought, oh yeah, video done, now I can relax for a while, right? Wrong. I immediately started feeling something about what I had done in the video was incorrect, setting the whole video to be off balance. Once I had picked up research again, I realized something was very wrong here. As the name implies, stronghold means a place that has been fortified so as to protect it against attack, or a place where a particular cause or belief is strongly defended or upheld. What reason should we have to suggest that this is a place of worship? Well, let's look at some facts. According to the official Minecraft wiki, in the structure, there are rooms and hallways that can have either a fountain or an altar which has loot. Now you may be asking, how is this relevant to a place of worship? Well, what does the word altar mean? Other than its common relevance to Christianity, it also means a table or flat-topped block used as the focus for religious ritual, especially for making sacrifices or offerings to a deity. What do the chests found at these structures have in them? Loot, spanning from food, armor, to ores, and precious stones. So let me ask, why in a fortress would they need to worship and sacrifice for a deity or god? Although I will admit, fortress has stronghold directly in the meaning, that also doesn't mean that this place could mean something entirely different. As I suggested earlier, this place is fortified, but it isn't a militant structure. This stronghold is a prison based on religion, where the punishment is death and there is no escape. So, when breaking the words strong and hold, you'll find that strong can be defined as able to perform a specified action well and powerfully. Well, for whatever specific use this place had, it certainly is close to my theory. In this structure, there are housed empty prison cells in every single stronghold in a Minecraft world. This also begs the question, why would they need to keep people out and in? The only purpose that I can suggest is, well, that the people overseeing the structure need to keep their prisoners somewhere and secure, usually away from exits or portals. So that begs the question, who are these people? The reason I suggest that this place is a prison, well, given that I've been hinting at this entire time, is because of the common loot that is found, well, that is armor, tools, and weapons. So we have prison cells, armors, tools, and an altar. Seems to me that this place used human sacrifice as a way to appease their god, if you want to call it that. Now we could mention the different types of horse armor as correlating to different jobs, from guards to even the head warden, but that would be seriously stretching this theory. While looking around this structure, somebody can probably find the library, but I can't help but notice a few things. There is a whole library of books designed for increasing your enchantment levels. Okay, odd. There's also chests, of which contains the usual paper, books, enchantment books, a compass, a map, and an eye armor trim. It's obviously made out of stone, some form, but it's completely unclear of how they transported it back. Unless they were given it by something or someone else. How did they get these armor trims if there's no escape from this dimension? Such an outlandish claim for me to make that this is a structure that is used as worship for a dark, unmerciful deity. Well, that's what I'd hope to say by now and pray that this was untrue. However, clues do lead, and I will follow. So how do these sacrifices work? After constructing the strongholds and placing altars throughout it and dispersing valuables in each one, the deity then sent a mysterious portal with avid instructions and a very limited understanding on how to open it. So after discussing with others that ran the fortresses in the nether dimension, they harnessed the ability to open said portal through human sacrifice, after using eyes and a blade rod powder to create what is called the Eye of Ender. After opening it, they then felt the need to garner more people to feed this hungry god. They would continue to do so for quite some time, until they discovered something very strange. After hearing reports of tall, dark figures resembling people near the nether fortresses, the people directly associated with running the stronghold prisons investigated further. They discovered through an incident that either when an individual makes eye contact or provokes one of these creatures, they will attack until they are killed. After harnessing their eyes, they discover that they can repeat this process through sending more people through the portal. They would either return empty or with this mysterious item found on them, or with them. Through experimentation, they also discovered that if they sent them with books or similar items, they would return with magical abilities that, if used on a tool or weapon associated with a spell, would make it more enhanced. Through this, they gained a profit when seeking out merchants that wanted to specialize in this new and upcoming field. Usually these librarians can't give me mending after 30 damn tries. They certainly gained an unusual amount of spell books. This very quickly became mainstream, as did the human sacrifice down below. Through some unknown circumstances, I strongly believe that villagers found out the process in which these new items were being obtained, and rebelled against those who didn't care or didn't care to know. It's believed that this is what created the pillagers. However, it is still not known to the fullest extent of what situation that had to occur that led to pillagers banding together, both against players and villages as a whole, but it certainly lines up for why they attempted to discover and invent new ways of dark magic, assuming that this, in good light, is for the purpose of stopping the cruelty ridden by them. So that's it. That's where I'll leave this episode of Minecraft Deep Dive. It's clear that from this ending that there will be a part 2 to the series and hopefully more. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video to help me reach a wider audience that hopefully is as interested in this story as I am. I've been Soul Reacher. I hope you have a good night.